November 3rd, spotted bass, Kentucky bass, Alabama spotted bass, whatever you want to call them. How deep should you fish for them in the wintertime? Good morning, guys and girls. Good morning. November 3rd, reading from a Catch a Better Life book on the Catch a Better Life channel on YouTube. Over 27,000 people on that channel. Growing pretty slowly right now. But, well, we have thousands of people every day that listen to this. We have thousands on Facebook. We have over 650,000 people on Facebook. Facebook has been expanded rapidly here lately. If you're on Facebook and watching this on Facebook, be sure to get over there on our 3 YouTube channels also. A lot of different stuff over there. We do over 1,000 videos a year for social media. We're really trying to do a lot for everybody out there that's been so kind to get on our social media. So if you're on social media, if you're on this Catch a Better Life YouTube channel, you already know it will change your life for the better. If you're not, I promise you, it will. Scripture for every day, a devotional for every day built around fishing, and a fishing tip for every single day. We're looking at the book of Job. I love the book of Job. I've read the book of Job 100 times. I love it. I love the way it ends. It's a pretty sad story up to the way it ends. Job 8:21 says, "He will yet fill your mouth with laughing and your lips with rejoicing." What a great scripture from Job right there, because this is something we need to remember when we're going through hard times. He will yet fill your mouth with laughing and your lips with rejoicing. The He is God. It's God. One of the really tough tournaments for Chris was the 1977 Bass and Gal Classic on Lake Ferguson, 40 some odd years ago, before most of y'all were born. Lake Ferguson, a navigational oxbow lake off the Mississippi River. Ironically, at that time, I was fishing a Project Sports Classic in Mississippi also, Jackson, Mississippi, on the Mississippi Delta. And I finished second in that tournament, almost won that tournament. So we almost really had a great week that week. I wasn't there with Chris. She was all on her own that week, and she found some fish. And she was catching a few, but certainly not enough fish to win. She wasn't catching enough fish to win. But on the final day, it's a 2-day tournament. Their classics are 2-day tournaments. It might have been 3, but I think it was 2. On the final day, her dear friend and fellow competitor, Frida Adams, told her, "Chris, I'm getting bites between the park barges, but I can't catch them. I can't catch them." This was actually during the competition day. She pulled up to Chris and told her that. Because I can't get my spinnerbait in between the barges very well. You can cast better. Why don't you go in there and fish some of those barges like that? Try that pattern. Chris wasn't fishing the exact same barges that Frida was fishing, but so she switched and started fishing that pattern. Chris immediately switched to a lure that she could cast accurately far back in between the barges. Chris won the Bass and Gal Classic that year. She won, I think, 3 or 4 Bass and Gal Classics. That was one that she won because of help from Frida Adams. Frida has died and gone on to heaven with her wonderful husband, Roy. Great friends. They were some of the closest friends we've ever had in our life here. And they would absolutely do anything for Chris and I, and we would do anything for them. So that was not unusual for her to do something like that. And we've helped them a lot in the tournaments, too, over the years. It's just the way friends work, But she won that Bass and Gal Classic, even though she had not been doing very well. Today's verse has Job's friends trying to reassure him. And that's his friends talking right there. And it says, "He will yet fill your mouth with laughing," trying to reassure Job, no matter how bad things are. And can I tell you, life was horrible for Job at that time. Couldn't get any worse. He had lost basically everything he loved in life. God has better plans for us. He has rejoicing. So keep on praising God, no matter what you're going through, no matter how bad things life gets for you right now, how bad it might be right now in your life. God has better plans. He has rejoicing. He has laughter coming. He has rejoicing coming from your lips. So keep on praising God. Keep on praying to God. Keep on honoring God. Keep on putting Him first in your life. He will not leave you. And like Job, you might just receive double. That's right. Job received double what he had at the end. He was a wealthy man when all of his hard times started. And he lost it all. Yet God paid him back double. Even gave him the most beautiful daughters in the land after he had all these problems. Here's our tip for today. Don't be afraid to fish really deep. That's right. How deep? For wintertime spotted bass, even more than 40 feet deep. That's right, even more than 40 feet deep. Some of our clear lakes in the south that have a lot of smallmouth bass in them, I'm telling you, they get really deep. So don't be afraid to go down there and get them. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. And remember, I sure do love you.